Adam B. here at the Kraft Music Gallery, and today we're going to take a look at the Kawai DG30 digital grand piano. To get started, I'd like to talk to you about the aesthetics of this instrument. It sits in a unique position because it's not quite as large as the big ones. It's second to the smallest digital grand piano on the market today at just 34¼ inches deep. Talking about the sides of the instrument, they're just under 10 inches tall, which is unique. It's slightly smaller than most of the digital grand pianos on the market today, which provides for a very sleek look here on this DG30. DG30 is manufactured in the classic ebony polish. Sorry, no white ones, just that classic ebony polish. And it's a really great look because the Kawai logo is right on the front of the instrument. Whether you have the key lid closed or open, it's a nice, sleek, modern appearance. Like all Kawai home pianos, the DG30 comes standard with a 5-year manufacturer's warranty. And this includes in-home service, parts, and labor. The DG30 has Kawai's responsive hammer action 3 with the ivory touch surface on the keys, and it feels great. You're gonna love it. There's also an opening lid. And there's 2 different positions. You can quarter stick it or you can have it wide open like I have here. You can also close the lid completely. Besides the aesthetic, there's also a benefit to the lid, right? When it's open, you get the full bright sound. When you close the lid, your tone's gonna be a little more muted and a little less sound coming from the instrument. Of course, it's because the lid is blocking those speakers. We'll talk a little bit more about the speakers in just a sec. DG30 has all 3 pedals, just like you'd come to expect on an acoustic grand piano. Kawai refers to it as the Grand Feel pedal system. It has the sustain pedal, which supports half dampening, your sostenuto, and your soft pedaling. DG30 features a 40-watt stereo speaker system. That's 20 watts per side over 4 speakers. Downward firing, you've got 2 5-inch woofers, and then under the lid, you've got 2 4-inch speakers. Of course, when the lid's open, it's wide open, so you get all the volume and all the brightness. Then when you close your lid, it's gonna do the same as it would on an acoustic piano. You're gonna have a darker tone and less volume coming into the room. It sounds fantastic. Today I had an opportunity to listen and play the DG30 in headphones, which is a really remarkable experience. I hadn't experienced before on a Kawai piano because Kawai has this really cool technology in this piano called the Spatial headphone sound. Usually when I pop on my headphones and I play my digital piano, it's great, right? Left and right, it's deep, it's rich, it sounds fantastic. With this Kawai, it's really something different. There's more depth to the tone, like it's more 3-dimensional. It was as though the sounds I was playing on the keyboard were coming from in front of me, like where the speakers are on the instrument. In fact, I put them on and I started playing. I took them off real quick because I thought the speakers were still on, but they weren't. So this spatial headphone sound is a really cool feature, and you feel very alive and in the room and in the moment in your playing. DG30 features over 350 different tones. It's going to be a good variety of grand pianos, electric pianos, strings, organs, and well, pretty much you name it, it's in there. The 2 premier grand piano samples are going to be the Shigeru Kawai SK-EX concert piano and the SX concert grand piano. These stock samples are fabulous, but if you're looking for something unique, you can use Kawai's virtual technician to customize your grand piano tone. We're going to take a closer look at that in the app in just a little bit. DG30 is loaded with effects. First of all, there's a variety of reverbs. Secondly, there's some delay, there's some chorus, there's some phaser, and a few others, but there's also a rotary effect for when you're playing organ, fast and slow rotor, and you can change the speed simply by kicking the soft pedal, fast or slow. Just as you'd expect, DG30 does have a built-in metronome to help with your timekeeping. Of course, you can manipulate your tempo as well as what time signature you're in. Once you're through all that, then you'll find a selection of 100 different drum beats. Everything from rock, pop, waltz, disco, jazz, it's all in there. And they sound really great. Not only are the patterns hip and modern, but through this speaker system in the DG30, they're bumping. Jamming along with those was really a good time. To hear these drums in action, be sure to check out my Sessions from the Gallery video where I have the Hammond M solo coming through the DG30 speaker systems. I'm playing the organ, I'm playing the piano, and I've got the beats going, and I gotta tell you, it was a lot of fun to do that, and it sounded great. As with most digital pianos, you can record yourself playing right into the DG30 to critique your performance or simply to enjoy the playback. You can also convert that file into an audio file, put it on a flash drive, Get into your computer, put it online, email it. Enjoy that audio recording anywhere that you go. DG30 allows you to split and to layer. Of course, a split would be I'd have one sound in my left hand and another sound in my right. I usually like an electric bass and electric piano. That's a nice split for me, but you can assign whatever sounds you want to either side. A layer would be two sounds at the same time. A real common layer is going to be a piano and strings. Accessing the various features and functions of the DG30, such as the splits, the layers, the metronome, the drum patterns, and so on, are very straightforward using this control panel located on the left side of the instrument. There's a lot of useful diagrams in the owner's manual to help you learn how to do these things. You can also make all these adjustments with your tablet. We'll take a closer look at that in just a minute. You'll find a good variety of pre-recorded music in the DG30. There are some piano lessons pre-recorded in that coincide with traditional lesson books. You're also going to find a good variety of classical music pre-recorded into the DG30 for your listening enjoyment. So here I am with my tablet. I've got the tablet paired with the DG30, and wow, this is your opening screen right here. I could just scroll through and check out the various different pianos. Well, let's do that and let's listen to them a little bit. So first we're looking at that SK-EX, the Shigeru Kawai. Next piano, the EX. The SK-5. Each with its own unique tonality, even an upright. From there, I can further shape and change my tones. For example, we can head into the Virtual Technician. Virtual Technician is going to give me several parameters to change my playing experience. First of all is the touch curve. How heavy-handed, how light-handed, or if I'm right in the middle, I can set that appropriately to my particular playing style. I can manipulate the voicing, the damper resonance, damper noise. Look at all this. String resonance, cabinet resonance, fallback noise, hammer delay, decay time, stretch tuning. You can really set your piano up exactly how you want to hear it. And then you can save that as a preset. You won't have to use your iPad each time. It'll store it in the piano. So each time you turn on your piano, your perfect piano that you've designed and created with the app will be stored and saved in the piano and ready to go. If you enjoy playing with the tones, well, they're always there for you to change your sound. Let's listen to how some of these do change the tone. I don't know if you can hear that. It kind of goes psh. And that is something you would experience on an acoustic piano when stepping on the damper pedal. That's the damper noise. I can have a lot of that, a little of that, or none of that if I prefer. String resonance, how the other strings are vibrating when you're playing. Can you hear how that's different? It's like real spatial. I'll do the same thing and I'll roll it back now. That's the string resonance. You'll have a similar effect with the cabinet resonance too. You can really hear the music vibrate through all the strings of the instrument and throughout the cabinet of the instrument, and that's what that's all about. If you like a lot of that and a big washy sound, you can max it out all the way up to 10. Or anywhere in between, Or if you want none of that, you certainly can roll it all off. So those are some of the parameters that, again, you can manipulate all these right from the control panel. I find it a whole lot easier to do it within the app and the tablet. Once again, I'm Adam B. here at the Kraft Music Gallery. We've been taking a look at the Kawai DG30 today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this instrument or any of the instruments we carry, we hope that you'll reach out. Thanks for watching.